Hello and welcome back to Jeff's Giant Growing Journal. As you can tell by that intro, season 3 of Pumpkin Wars is going to happen. It's going to look quite a bit different than years past, but we're still going to do it. You can pick a team if you want. You don't have to. There's not really going to be much of a competition per se at day 30, 50, and 70 like we did in the past. Not really doing any seed giveaways with those days. There could be some seed giveaways later on in the year. Pick a team if you want to. You don't have to. Don't forget to subscribe to not just my channel, but to Scott's and Chris's as well. I guarantee you guys are going to learn something. It might be learning something not to do. Could be learning something to do. So I'm going to hopefully do a weekly update every week this year. That's the plan, at least. We'll see if that actually happens. Life gets in the way sometimes. So. This week we're going to start with the worst plant, and we're going to end with the best plant. So let me get you turned around and show you what's going on. All right, first up is the 2030 Tobec. Worst plant. Sorry, Cindy. You might ask, why is it such a bad plant? Well, it's not really a bad plant. It is more of a neglected plant, or plants currently. As you can see, I got two of them there. This is my 150 square foot patch. A couple of things going on. As you can see, it's a heck of a lot bigger than 150 square feet. I will put down weed barrier around it that will show my 150 square feet. That'll come a little bit later on. The reason that they are the size that they are, there's several reasons. They've been neglected slightly. They were started later than my other plants. They do not have soil heating cables. They did not get a hoop house this year. So yeah, they're just smaller. Just is what it is. It's a 150 square foot plant. I'm not worried about filling in the space. It's only 150 square feet. Today is May 21st, so plenty of time to fill that in and grow my 1109.5 plus pound squash. Let's go on to the second worst, or second best, because I've only got three plants. All right, this is the 1965.5 Rotoball. As you can see, I've got a landing strip down here, and I just did that, I believe it was last night, maybe the night before, but the plant is doing good overall. Nothing too crazy going on with it. It's a little slow growing for my liking. I did water it just a few minutes ago. I put 5 gallons of water on there with some calcium nitrate. They also got overhead water earlier on today. I need to get a meter on that. I don't know exactly how much it's getting right now, and I am sure I'm underwatering. So that's partially the problem of the slower growth. But we do have some pretty good secondaries coming out, which is nice to see early on. So should have some fill in pretty quick here, real quick. You can also tell got some grass in there, some leftover ryegrass. I'll get that sprayed hopefully in the next couple of days with some the clethodim. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It kills grass, but it does not harm pumpkin plants. So let's go on to the best plant. All right, and here is the best plant. We are inside the greenhouse. This is Seed X, and as you can tell, I got some good secondaries coming. I got those buried. I also gave this some a shot of water and some calcium nitrate as well, just to kind of help kick things in and keep the color where it's at. Right now everything's looking good, but the tip is kind of light, and I don't know exactly why, so I figured I would throw that at it, and it's not going to hurt this early on. It'll only help, so give it that. This got a little over double the water that the 1965 did. I checked the temperature in here earlier today, and it was 90 degrees. even with shade cloth. I have shade cloth on the outside this year, and I'll get you a better shot of that once I get back outside. But even with that shade cloth, it was still 90 degrees. So I did water it a little longer. And if you can see, let me see if I can zoom in here. That bamboo stake to the end is 2 days worth of growth. Roughly speaking, probably 16 inches or so. So about 8 inches a day on that main vine, which is okay. I'd like to see more, but that's kind of why I gave it that nitrogen. Let's see if I can kick that up. And if you look really close, there's a baby right there. I won't be pollinating it. I'm going to let it get a little bit bigger, and I'll cut it off before it opens and take a look at it and see. Yes, I got a camera on it. Unfortunately, I don't have a memory card in it. I'd like to get a time lapse of 24 hours worth of growth on that vine, on that main, just to see what it looks like. I did it last year, and it was a pretty cool looking video. So let me get you outside, and I'll show you what the greenhouse looks like. Okay, so I got a 30% shade cloth over top of the entire greenhouse. Comes almost all the way down on both sides. I don't really need it that long. I probably could have left it up 5 or 6 feet on both sides. It would have got morning sun. Would not really have gotten any evening sun, just simply because that's where the sun sets. Right there, you can kind of see the sunset through the trees there. So the evening sun just doesn't happen. But we don't need the evening sun, and we know that. So that's what it looks like now. Definitely a change in there after I put it up. Even though it's been hot in there, hot being 90 degrees, it doesn't feel too bad inside, which is what I was going for. I want to keep that warmth in there, but I don't want to overrun it. So it's doing what I want. So that's it for this week. Stay tuned. Watch us grow the rest of the year. Make sure you subscribe to myself, Chris, and Scott, and just see what we got going on. Lots of exciting things are going to happen this year, and it's going to be a fun year. Always is, as long as we don't lose plants. But we're always going to learn something, and hopefully you do too. Good luck, God bless, and grow big.